Please describe your job title and primary duties.
I was a cashier, and my primary duties were interacting with customers face to face and handling money, bringing them out, making sure they knew where they were going if they were looking for a specific item, or just generally like cleaning up the areas around the registers, stocking shelves whenever possible, helping other departments when needed.
What was the work environment like?
It was a nice place to work. It was generally, happy, nice atmosphere, quiet, usually, except for holiday seasons.
What was your favorite part about working there?
Honestly, I was always busy just because we were in a shopping mall, so we always had customers in all the time. So we were always busy, so I always had something to do, always had somebody to talk to, always had someone to help out.
Please describe a typical day as an employee.
You would get in a little bit earlier than your shift starts to get your register, and you would count your money and such. And then you would go down, you'd wait for the other cashier to get out of there, the area that you are, and then you would switch the registers right there. And then you would usually, restock your area, fill up the bags, get, security tags out of the way, and any returns or anything, you get rid of those. And then you'll usually have customers already waiting in line for you. So you just, kind of help the next customer in line, and you just go on from there, scan their items, detag them, and bag them up for them, and wish them off, have a great day and such.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
The application is online only, so there's no walking in, handing a resume in, and talking to a manager or anything like personal like that because it's such a big company. But it's online. At the time, it wasn't a long process, whereas now if you want to rehire or if you want to just apply now, it's a little bit longer because they have a personality portion to it. But you apply online, they'll call you back. They called me a couple weeks later, and they scheduled an interview with me, and I was in the manager's office, and I talked to the store manager and the cashier manager. So, they said, we're going to hire you for cashiering, and then they sent me over to the cashier manager. She talked to me, and then after that, the next interview was the training process.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Basically, they just wanted to know why they should have me as their cashier, not somebody else, and if I would be able to work as a team player, if I can work in a group and work with others well. They had a lot to do with like customer interactions. Like, can you deal with customers that are angry with you and upset with you? Are you able to deal with many customers, quickly back to back? Are you able to deal with customers for long periods of time? And so, yeah, they just wanted to see if I could work together with people and also if I can work with customers, the non-perfect ideal customer, if the realistic, upset or angry or lost or confused customers.
What set you apart from other candidates?
Just because I had experience with working as a cashier before, so that kind of helped my case a little bit. But the fact that I was outgoing and was outspoken and was able to answer all their questions honestly, whether it was something that they wanted to hear or whether it was something that they probably wouldn't want to hear, I would rather be honest with them and tell them how it really is and how I really am, rather than just lie to them and then find out later and be like, oh, well, you said this and you really aren't what we wanted. So give them, I am what I am, and if you want me, then here I am, and if not, then that'd be okay too.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to get employment?
Don't take it personally if the customers aren't happy with you. The reason why a lot of times you'll have customers that are really upset and really frustrated is because they do spend a lot of money there, and when the tickets at the end of the transactions are $300, $400, $500, that's when people will get more emotional. So just don't take it personally. At first, I took it personally, and I didn't really want to be there anymore because I was like, wow, like these customers really hate me, or like they'll return things and I can't return them, and then they get upset with me. But I mean, you'll be able to understand, if it was something that you were trying to return for $400 and I'm only going to be able to give you back $100. So, which is just a policy which everyone already knows about when they buy the item. So, yeah.